Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we are playing with the standard Rakdos Vampires Challenger Deck, but we're going to be playing it in Pioneer. Technically we'll be playing it in Explorer here on Arena, but you know, it's like 99% Pioneer. The catch is though that we have upgraded it for Pioneer, and we did it with a $30 USD budget. I have a separate video if you want to see our upgrade guide. We are not playing the tier 1 Rakdos Vampire deck because in paper those cards are very expensive, so we filled it with some more budget friendly cheaper vampires. A couple, we got like Soren and stuff, right? But yeah, this is just a aggressive tribal vampire deck. Also very grindy and mid-rangey with, stuff like Florian to get cards. And, this filters, this draws, this can kill stuff, gives us a blood token to filter with, stuff like that. We got a big flyer. This also very good mid-range card. This deck is very, it's pretty aggressive. You can see by our curve. We're pretty low curve, we're pretty fast, but also we're just very good at drawing cards and stuff. And today we're going to be playing, oh, by the way, I have the sideboard, but it's just like glitched. I don't know. Like, I can't look at it. I assume it's all there. It says 15 cards. I don't know why it's red, but like, I assume it's there. I can't see it, and I've restarted, and I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're gonna play a couple best of 1 games just to see this against a couple different decks, and then we'll go into best of 3. Someone did ask. I actually haven't responded to the comment yet, but I'll probably do that after I finish recording. But someone asked about the Tribal Lord Vampire that has Convoke, and I think it would be very good in this deck. I don't know where to fit it. Where does it go? This hand is, oh man, if we were going first, this hand would be insane. It's still good. We got turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, play this, get a bunch of counters. God, if we were on the play, opponent would just be overrun. Okay, ramp deck. I should probably just kill that, right? Yeah, it's probably better just to do this. We could still play Blood Tithe Harvester into Florian, possibly into Socialite and Epicure. Okay, I mean, they're almost out of cards already, so that's good. Ooh, the tap lands, though, are going to be rough. Yeah, we'll play this. Auto pay. Get our blood token. Yeah, it could be Nykthos. Could just be a green stompy deck. We got lots of good green cards, and Outlaws of Thunder Junction, which just released as I'm recording this. Okay, it is like, oh no, it could still be Devotion, huh? I mean, I think we're just playing Florian. Yeah, I think that's fine. A little awkward, but we can play Epicure to proc the Florian. It does the damage, right? So, no, not terrible. Okay, yeah, this is like just a straight up stompy deck. We might get overrun. No blocks, down to 13. Another Epicure. Let's deal 1. We'll go to combat. No attacks. See what we get off top. It's a land. Alright. Well, I guess we'll do this. Pay for this. Why didn't I play that land? I don't know. End the turn. I just need Vampire Nighthawk, to be honest. It would be, if we could get a counter on it, it'd be 3 power lifelink. We can trade pretty aggressively here if they attack. They do. Alright, well, I mean, we have a 4/4 first striker that kills the Steel Leaf champion. And then we just trade Blood Tithe Harvester and Voldaren Epicure for Yorvo. Yeah, alright, this here. I mean, they probably have a pump spell, but like, we gotta do this. Alright, well, that was a free kill. I mean, this is fine. They got nothing. No mana. It doesn't look like they need a ton. Alright, that's a 5/5. Okay, so I think we are triggering Florian again. We do have Menace, so I didn't need to do that. Whoops. I'm not playing this well. There's the Nighthawk I wanted. I think I'm just going to play that. It does come in with a counter. So it's a 3/4. And this gets us back in the game if they don't have removal for it. We can chump block the Lovestruck Beast with the 1/1, which should be a 2/2, but that's okay. Maybe the damage got me an extra card that got me to the Scavenger, to be honest. And we're gonna get another counter on this from the Socialite. So we'll block this. I think this is kind of showing how We could be kind of mid-rangey, right? I mean, we went second and we're under a lot of pressure, but we're holding them off, which is fine. So, I believe I'm just going to attack for 3. We'll get 3 cards. I think I'm going to take this. We'll play it. We'll play this. It doesn't matter what order, because they're going to all get counters no matter what. This will get an extra counter. Like, if I played it in the opposite order, it'd be the same number of counters. We can make a blood token with this estate, because it's free. Because I have 5 vampires. Yep. It's probably worth blocking one of these with one of these, right? No, I mean, I have a 5/5 first striker. I should do this. It's such a good use of so much card advantage. Let's also make the blood token now in case that matters. Alright, down to 8. I'll probably crack a blood token. Yeah, definitely. Alright, do this. Oof. Okay. So this animates into a 3/2. So we'll probably do that on their turn to block with in that case. Am I attacking for 8? I think so. Alright, so they go to 5. I gain 4. Go to 12. Ooh, so much good stuff. Do I just take the removal spell? It's probably worth just doing this. It's fine. Not exciting, but it's fine. Alright, end the turn. So I said in my upgrade guide that I don't normally attack with Florian. It just sits here, gets me free cards. We're at 10 life. We have a 5 power first striker to block this. I can make 2 blood tokens, which gives me 5. This cares about having 5. It transforms and starts turning them into bats, not vats. Alright, well. Sure, so we have first strike, or do I just take the 4? I mean, we have first strike. It has vigilance, so I can just do, yeah, that's fine. That works. We're good. They're out of cards, I just realized. They didn't have a hand, so. Well, that was a pretty decent first game. We were going second against an aggro deck, and we were able to stave off the attack, and that shows the power of Vampire Nighthawk, or Scavenger. It's a Scavenger. It's a Nighthawk Scavenger, which is, it's basically Vampire Nighthawk, but better. Going first, but with a tap land, that sucks. But it's gonna have to do. Yeah, the Bloodfell Caves, man, they're killing me. Play this tapped. We could chance it. We could play this on red and see if we top deck. We need a swamp specifically for this to be good. Another aggro deck. Ooh, it's another Bloodfell Caves. Rip. So we're going to play this on... We need double black for Nighthawk Scavenger. So we'll play this. We will play this. Make a blood token. This can't block, right? No, it does. It can block. I played this a lot when it was in standard. Ooh, skeletons. That can't block? Yes, that can't block. Alright, so what are we doing then? We're attacking for 3. We're playing this tapped, and I suppose we play this. Get a counter. And we do have a Nighthawk Scavenger, which is just like the best thing ever. We have a Vampire Socialite to get a counter on it. I'll take the 4, go to 16. Please don't play 2 creatures. Please don't play 2 creatures. They play 2 creatures. Bummer. Oh, that one can't block, though. Perfect. So, we attack for 6. That's fine. Has Death Touch, but that's okay. So, now we've dealt damage to them. So, this gets a counter. The 3/4. This gets a counter. It's 2/2. And the 3/4 lifelinker should be fine unless they have removal. That gives Death Touch to everything. But, is it worth killing the Gutter Bones? Well, if I take 6, I go to 10. Then I gain 3, go to 13. And then I have more blockers. I think I just take this turn. That's fine. Alright. I think I'm playing this first main phase, because I could get like a Fatal Push or something. We're attacking all. I took out more damage than I thought. I'm at 7. I thought I was going to be at 10. Because they got +1/+1. That's fine. Take them down to 7. Removal. Fatal Push. How How many lands? I have one land, so I guess it's Fatal Push. Cast this, kill. Whenever you commit a crime. Probably just this one. This one doesn't come back. When you control no suspected skeletons, it's solved, and then you can sacrifice it to search your library for a card. I probably should have read that first, but I think this game's over in like a couple turns here. I guess they could have board wipes. That's the cool thing about skeletons, I guess. You can play an aggro deck with board wipes, and your skeletons just come back. I feel like that's a cool mechanic of skeletons that's underused. From a Wizards of the Coast design perspective, skeletons feels like it should be a deck that attacks relentlessly, then intentionally wipes the board when I have first strike, so that's fine. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think the design of Skeleton should be not as aggressive as red aggro, not as aggressive as other aggro decks, but you can play board wipes and they come back very easily or something, right? Alright, we'll get into best of 3 now. We'll probably just play one match because it's going to take like half an hour, but you know, it's okay. My philosophy on best of 3 is I prefer to play it, but while recording, I prefer best of 1 for videos. This is fine-ish. A little awkward. A little slow. Going second again. Uh-oh. Going second again. And I cannot cast my... Okay, I forget. Don't... Just ignore what I was going to complain about. We'll see if they blow a bunch of spells, and then we'll kill that. I'll actually just take 1 if they just attack for 1. That's fine. They plot something? Oh, it's that card. It's this deck. Sure. Okay, well, we're not going to cast anything here, right? Because they play that thing for free, and then they just go crazy. So we hold up Fatal Push. Next turn, you can play a flying blocker. Alright, well, that's annoying, but I will take 1. Yep. Alright, so the question is, I need to play this so I have double black. Do they play removal? I think I need to just play this. I don't have double... Oh my god. These freaking lands. I guess I'm playing this now. I needed to tap this and have the black one open for Fatal Push. Well, if they have a removal spell and they can play this for free, I could just be dead. I mean, I can block these Swift Spear. 2 of them. I'm so dead. Okay, so we need to tap. I can't play double black, so I can't play this and have Fatal Push up. So it's one or the other. I guess we're playing... no, I should play this. But don't... Oh my god, please use this land. I'm begging you. Black, red, this. Draw. Okay. I gotta hold Fatal Push up for those. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but we gotta try. Soulscar Mage, sure. Another one. Another one. Play with fire. Yep, let's just go ahead and... These cost 2, right? Yep, Fatal Push one of these. Resolve. Make a blood token. I will take 5. Probably just dead here, though. Down to 10. I mean, I can play this. It's just a 3/3, but it has Death Touch. I can crack one of the blood tokens end of turn, filter a Florian. So once again, we went second against like a super aggro deck. This is definitely just a loss. But it's best of 3, so we'll just bring in all the removal if I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'll just die. Just kill me. Let's just go to game 2. I gotta see what I draw though. Alright, game 2. So we want Duresses to get rid of their spells. We want, okay, the sideboard's working. So we want this, and this, and this, and we want this. Is the braid good? I don't know, what is that? What's happening? What is that? What? I have no clue what I'm looking at. Braids are fine. Just every removal spell that I can cram in is fine. What we don't want is Soren and Henrika. There it is again. Why is that? What's it doing that? What is this? Does anyone know what this is? I'm very confused. This is bad. I mean, it does help us find more removal. 2 more cards. Anything that makes me lose a life is bad. The Voldaren Epicures feel pretty terrible. They're nice on the play, but I think I can take out 2 of them. So is that it? We're just killing creatures. And if you're a best of 1 player and you hate these types of decks, any sort of just hyper aggressive, nope. Oh my god, where's my lands? Mulligan? Oh, I drew 1 land every... We drew 2 lands, holy shit. 1, 2, 3. That's so annoying. I guess we just lose this match then. I guess that's just it. The rest we'll get rid of. We'll get rid of Chandra. That's very tilting, man. 1 land and what was that? 4 hands in a row? Man. Alright, well, we lose. I mean, we just lost to the shuffler there. It's very annoying. I'm only mildly tilted. Take 2. So I was gonna say, if you hate these types of decks, best of 3 is great because you can tune your deck to kill it, right? The fight against it, which we did, but then we just didn't draw lands. Alright, well. Alright, we're playing another one. We're playing, I mean, that was just lame. That was lame. That was stupid. Alright, we will try to draw lands. Going second, not surprising. This is way too many lands. Do have Den of the Bugbear, though. Might be fine. Vampire Socialite's pretty awkward as my only creature. We could play on turn 2, attack with Menace, and then get a counter on a vampire if I draw 1. Black land. Warlock class. So this is the mono black devotion deck. So they can combo kill us, and our main... Yep, there's Nykthos. So our number 1 priority here is just aggression. We want to kill them fast. They could have nearly played the wrong thing here. What's the card? Phyrexian Obliterator. That would be bad. I don't have a ton of removal that can kill it. We have Fatal Push technically, but we'll have to sideboard and removal for that if they're playing it. They might not be. Thoughtseizes is okay. We're trying to be fast, right? So them losing 2 life is acceptable. I need to top deck a vampire of literally any kind. I can hit for 2, get a vampire, get a counter. Can't play any of the 4 drops in my hand right now. Next turn, I mean. I have the mana for them. Sorin? No, we don't get it because why would we? Why would we top deck a vampire? That's just crazy in our vampire deck. Alright, attack for 2. I'm not tilted from the last game. I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. Henrika can enter with a counter next turn, I guess. I mean, it does give us a way to kill Phyrexian Obliterator. This deck doesn't always play... This deck doesn't always play Obliterator. So we're playing... For sure, we'll play Henrika. When does it trigger? At the beginning of combat. So I have to play it first main phase. So we don't get to counter. But we'll play this. We'll do... Each player sacrifices... Do I just sacrifice Henrika? I'm kind of tempted to. Probably not worth it. Nah, we'll just sacrifice Vampire Socialite. That's fine. Still have Fatal Push. Next turn I can either play Florian or activate Den of the Bugbear. What are the other 2 modes? It's draw and lose. It's just me. They don't get a card. And then it flips. They play Phyrexian Arena. That kills them faster. It's probably, in that case, it's probably best to... just activate Den, right? Activate Den. I don't have red mana. Holy shit. Did I say I wanted to activate Den of the Bugbear? That's crazy. No, I wanted to attack for 1. And we get a card. There's a 2-drop. Perfect. And I can cast it because of the Voldaren Estate. Okay, so we have power. They're draining their life. Gary drains for what? 3, 4, 5, 6. Deal 6, gain 6. Bloodletter. Okay. So, yeah, I think we do this. We let this flip. We attack like so. I mean, this is 3, 6, 9 cards if they don't block that can find a removal spell. If they kill my Blood Tithe Harvester, Fatal Push can kill Bloodletter. Nothing. They just take it. Okay, so we're going to get 9 cards to find a removal spell. which there's a Heartless Act. It is 100% going to be Heartless Act. Cast it. Destroy target creature. That's going to be you. We have 4 lands. Okay, that's it. Nice. This deck is so much better when you draw lands. What do we even sideboard against this? I mean, this isn't a meta deck, so we're not really... I mean, the benefit of meta decks and best of... or non-off-meta rogue decks is, you know, people don't have sideboards for it, right? I mean, this is okay. I definitely want another removal spell for Aklazotz. And we're probably taking out probably a Dusk Legion Zealot. It feels very cuttable, right? Do we just always cut these? It's good in game 1, but now that we know what we're playing against, it might just be this. The Drain could be very useful if they're playing Garys, right? They play Garys and we sacrifice blood tokens to drain back. But yeah, rogue decks and off-meta decks, they don't always feel great in best of 1 just because, you know, it's basically just a slugfest, right? It's raw power versus raw power. But when you play like a weird off-meta deck in best of 3, people just don't have sideboard cards against your deck. And this is like a tier 2, tier 3, you know, it exists, but it's not a top tier meta deck. And man, the Bloodfell Caves, I hate them so much. This is like if you're going to replace anything in your deck, first thing right here, there are dual lands that cost like $2 or $3 each. Get 4 of those like as soon as you can. Thoughtseize. What does that hit? If it hits Infernal Grasp, we know they have Bloodletter. I mean, they might hit it anyway, but... Okay, they take an aggro creature, which tells me they must have a slow hand, and now we have a slow hand as well. Because of that. That's cool. So... I guess that's fine. I mean, it has Menace, so they won't be able to block it. So if we draw a land, which we do... There's no point in getting the card, right? Because we don't have mana. So we hit for 2, play this, get the counter. So we've got 6. This is going to find us all kinds of stuff if they don't have an answer. Nice. Okay, you know what? Our best of 3 matches were kind of janky. Pretty janky, I would say. But, you know, we got steamrolled by a red aggro all-in thing that we got mana screwed on, and then there was that. But it's fine. Alright, anyway, that is our Rakdos Vampires Challenger Deck upgraded for Pioneer. Yeah, someone was mentioning, what's the T-Vampire Convoke? Will that find it? Yeah, this is really good. The problem I was having with this card, I've played this before, by the way. I have an Explorer Vampires deck where I played this card. I think it's in the thumbnail. It was the whole reason I played the deck. Where does it fit? What do we take out for it? I mean, we could take out Nighthawk Scav. I just like Scavengers way too much. Preacher of the Schism is too important for the mid-range. Florian is way too good. I don't care about pumping my vampires. The cards we get from this, as we saw in our games, this thing just sits there on the battlefield and gets you free cards. So I want this. This doesn't have any kind of evasion, right? I like flying here. That's why I didn't take this out. This is a super competitive card, and we could potentially take this out for this. But I like evasion and direct damage and stuff, so we can trigger Florian more. So what do we take out? I like the counters from this. I guess it's not 100% necessary. Are the counters as good as the +1/+1? Maybe we could probably take out 1 Henrika for 1 of these at least. I think that'd be fine. But yeah, I just don't know how to make room for it. Anyway, deck's pretty cool. It can be fast. It can put pressure on. But it's very good at generating card advantage with Florian. We never saw this, but it's pretty good. Our curve's very low. So usually it's +1, draw a card for 0 to 2 life most of the time. And even if we get like one of these, we lose 3 for it, but then it has the lifelink, right? So most of our 3 drops are also like totally fine if we lose 3. So this is pretty good. The deck feels pretty good. Not a tier 1 deck, but yeah, that's it. I'm rambling too much. Thanks for watching. Deck list in the description, I guess, if I remember. And I will see you in the next one.